Hello my convicts and convicettes, yes it is I, the Kappa convict, bringing you guys and gals, as requested, a new Nacon setting. Someone asked if I could do a new Nacon setting for Battlefield 5, and I've actually done it, but what I've actually done this time around is I've tried to find a setting that would work for most games, so would have much more broad or wider audience that it could be played on in terms of games, rather than just being just one set of settings for one game, one set of settings for another game. I've tried to find that in between that might fit into other games as well. So this one in particular works good for Black Ops 3, for Battlefield 5, and also Apex Legends. It could also work for most others as well. I've not really had much chance to try on other games, but yeah. The only thing I do need to sort out is the zoom in sensitivity. As you see with a sniper, I am very slow at being able to track targets with my aim. I need to adjust that. I do try to adjust it in this gameplay as I'm doing it, as I'm recording this slightly after I've done the recording. I've done recording in silence and then recorded my voice afterwards, as you can hear me right now. So the Nacon setting I'm currently using here, which I will write in the description below, is 28 for the small, 39 for the medium, and 33 for the large. And that is what I'm using. So it's 28, 39, and 33. Again, I will write these in the description below, but these are what I'm generally using. All you've got to do then is obviously adjust the in-game settings to work how you want it. Now, what I wanted to try and do is have 28 so that the aim would be a bit more quicker, more faster to move to targets with the small movements. 39 because obviously hipfire is really important, such as Battlefield 5 and in Apex Legends. And 33 because when you're moving, obviously doing like a 180, you want to be able to still have control of your aim and not have that weird jump from having a nice precisional aim with medium and then suddenly whoa, because it goes back to really responsiveness again, which you can get. What I've noticed with Nacon or with these settings, because you can only equal up to 100, it's actually better to kind of try and keep them close to each other, not go too far into the distance. Now the medium and the large are the two offenders for me in particular. The small is something I can get away with having quite lower than I do to the others, and then the medium and large need to be roughly around the same as what they are as default, which default is 33, 33 and 34. So that's 33 small, 33 medium, 34 large is what the default setting is. So as you can tell, even Nacon have set them to be roughly around the same and just have that slight difference. Now I know obviously small and mediums can be somewhat quite further out by about 10, but you want to keep the medium and the large to be roughly around the same, because it will be really crazy if you were to have the medium of 33 and then say the large at 20. The difference and change in sensitivity would be really weird, and it would feel really awkward at times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it gets, you know, that little bit of time to getting used to. But that's the general idea, is to try and keep, especially the medium and large, roughly around within about 5 to 10 of each other, and then the small, you can kind of get away with that being much lower if you wanted to. As you can tell, I've tried to keep them all roughly around about the same, if I can. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay and let's have a look at what we get up to. So here we go. So as you all know, this particular map is more of a sniper's map. And like I said, the only thing I need to adjust in my game now is the zoom sensitivity, which would be faster zoom when a higher grade zoom, such as like I'm using here, like a scope of an ACOG or a sniper scope. Because I'm not, and I'm using just 100%, I did find it hard to sort of lock on to people, because I drag aim onto people, which is basically, you keep zoomed, but you try to move your aim to a person while still in zoom. It's very difficult to do if you are on a lower sensitivity or lower multiplier, like I was on 100. You need to be a lot higher, and that's the only thing I did suffer with in this gameplay. As you will see, I was finding it harder to track. So trying to take a guy out with a pistol, I've got no more shots in my sniper, so I'm like, bugger it, I'm just going to YOLO it and just try and rush people with my pistol, see if I can kill people until I can get some more bullets as I do. I only get 2 though. How come ammo packs only give you 2 shots and that's it? I'm like, that's crazy. A sniper round, I only get 2 bullets. I'm like, how's that? And then we killed each other. Well, I killed him and then I got shot by his teammates. I was like, pistols are not the greatest in this game. So I've been watching someone else who also was talking a little bit about Battlefield 5 and actually talking about an issue or a problem that is in Battlefield 5 that is on all platforms, and that is a weird slight hitching or performance issue you get during the game where you're running and you slightly hitch a little bit, and it can cause inconsistencies with obviously shooting someone, because if you hitch a little bit or there's a slight little spike, it's going to obviously make you shoot or miss them, because obviously accuracy is important, and if they hitch, they could be slightly in front or behind where your aim is, and that could cause you to obviously get killed. Now, it doesn't happen to everybody, and some people had it more in Battlefield 1, don't have it in Battlefield 5. Some have it more in Battlefield 5 than they did obviously in the other game, so it's vice versa, depending on the platform. Me, potentially, I didn't have any problems in Battlefield 1. I don't think I have any in Battlefield 5 as such, so I may be just lucky. It could be down to a server issue, because as you all know, I always have it so it pops up in the right if there is any problems with the server. And if you see throughout this gameplay, thank God, because everyone's gone back to school, I'm having less problems with server issues because there's less strain on the servers, and there's not as many laggy servers around as there is potentially from before. Which is why I also opt to try and not play on a weekend, because I know they will be the 2 worst days to try and play on a weekend because of my style of connection of having 31 down and 5 upload. So as you can see, I've opted to swap to my iron sight purely because of the fact that I know my multiplier, my sensitivity of zoom, which is the main offender here, was causing problems with me trying to zoom in and then trying to drag to someone. It's like, I can't, so it's just too slow. I do eventually up the zoom on it quickly, but I do it very briefly and obviously not to precision of what I would normally like to do, which is find the optimal setting for it. I just kind of threw it up somewhere higher and thought, well, I'm just going to put it here for the sake of obviously recording. I didn't want to be spending more of my time in the settings trying to find that optimal setting for the in-game. So the main offender here for me personally was the in-game and not really the setting I'm displaying for you today. I will show you in other games that I'm playing, such as like Apex and in Black Ops 3, how well this actual sensitivity feels on a broader scale. Now, you will have to change some in-game settings to get it to the right feel, but I do feel that this is really, really good. I was taking out people pretty well in Black Ops 3 to the point I was getting people messaging me and saying that I was cheating, or one person suggested I was cheating. But as you can see here, what I'm doing now, I'm going in and I'm trying to find the zoom. As you can see here, the multiplier. And I'm just throwing up a little bit higher, and then as you can see eventually after this, I just basically just start randomly throwing it up, not trying to be as accurate. As you can see here, I'm just basically quick, just throw it anywhere, as long as it's high enough, that's all that matters. Just a little bit, get back in, get back to it, let's just try and kill some people. And I felt that was a little bit better. I think it could be higher, to be honest. So I'll work on that for the higher multipliers, for especially the snipers, so I know that if I'm using a sniper I will have the higher, and with the other weapons I can keep them and still have that lower sensitivity, because when you're up close and personal you don't really need to have aggressively high zooms. You just need to have good enough that you can obviously aim and get the shots up close and personal. So there you go. We ended up doing, how well did we do? I think we did pretty well. And I'm sure we did because I already know this answer, but for what we did, I think we did pretty well. So there you go, the best squad there, blue team of our team. Salute to those dudes who did pretty well here. And we'll jump up to the scoreboard, and as you can see, I did 9, and 2. So I think that was pretty well. I only died twice in the whole entire game, and I did fairly well. To say I don't generally like to snipe, and I'm not a good sniper. So at the beginning here, I'm like, what the hell's just happened here? I've just jumped into a game. I don't know if it swapped me into another game or something, but we've instantly got people in our face. I'm like, I've just dropped out of the game, I'm in another game, and it's like, ugh, in your face. Like, how's this happened? I'm not complaining too much, but it was kind of crazy. But this is the craziest area. If you want crazy on this map, this is where you want to be. Right here and across the building from this to the other building. It's absolutely insane. This is the hospital. This is like Tilted Towers. You want to get loads of kills or murdered instantly, this is where you want to be. So luckily my teammates survived to save me. And I tried my best, killed 2 people. And I thought I'd heal, but I don't think I did. And he unfortunately did catch me at the end there. As I went to try and save my teammate, who helped me. I was like, I'm going to help that dude. He helped me. But I just couldn't quite get to him, which was unfortunate. As you can see, one of the cool things on the updates they did, you can ping where you are when you're dead or when you're dying. So I could actually point out where people were and say, look. And I could even mark it as red sometimes. If you hit a sweet spot, you will hit it and it'll mark it as red. So people know there's enemies right there on top of you. Which is what I try to do. Or sometimes I do occasionally spam it when I'm thinking, please teammates. And you know, they're not being very helpful in like reviving. And I spam it a little bit and go, come here. Come and help me. Like, for God's sake. I need your help. Just get your butt over here. So try and get back into the actions. Also, what I've been trying to do is pick a gun. That was pretty good. One I've known is if like you, such as like this Sten, and you go someone who's got the Volk, the first assault rifle. It's very hard to outbeat it because of the fire rate, I believe. I always seem to shoot them first before they see me, but they still kill me before I kill them, which is pretty weird. So I opted for this medic gun, which actually has roughly around the same or a little bit higher than the assault rifle, to try and see if I can combat to beating the Volk, or Volk, whatever it's called. Because I was just finding it harder to beat that particular gun, especially specifically as a medic. If that makes sense. I'm just thinking about what I've just said then. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, it makes sense, honest. Just believe me. So I'm going to try and help these teammates if I can. Just checking there's no one below. And come in here, give these guys up. Get this guy up as well. And then more of those annoying little trip mines. They're very hard to see. They need to make them a bit more easier to see. The trip mines can be pretty dang difficult to see in the game. But I did forget to say, this is round 2, obviously. Round 2 here, right now. So I'm like, please help me, buddy. And this guy was trying to help me. I think he was having difficulty picking me up because I even had to crawl for like 10 seconds just to get up. I was like, come on, get up. Stand up, you idiot. And I can hear people above me, possibly enemies, so I'm marking above, just to say there is people here. I don't know how I beat that guy. I was like, wow, I just beat that guy. That guy been shooting me for like 10 minutes. And then it was eventually his teammate who beat me. So, like, okay. I felt a bit, you know, a bit like, hey, I beat you, get gunned. Outgunned, buddy. But then killed by his teammates. Okay. We're back into it. Someone's just died. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, it's over there somewhere. Tab fire would kill him. And then we're like, I'm gonna come and save you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Get back up, man, dude. I'm like, I'm just gonna get out of here. guy in my face is like, move! I'm gonna get by. Get out of my face. Hearing those things, this is what I really hate about when people spawn on you. You hear tons of feet, like, oh my god! People are here, and it's like, no, it's teammates, for God's sake. I really wish teammates, for that maybe initial part, they didn't have feet sound, especially if they spawn on you. But then again, I guess it would be cheating in a way, because the enemies wouldn't hear them. Maybe if you could not hear them yourself, but the enemies could hear them, then yeah, that'd be good. You know, because it really does put you off, because someone could actually be an enemy coming at you, and you're facing the wrong way, because you're turning around to hearing your teammates, and you're going, ah! It's like, no, they're not there, but the enemy then kills you, because he's behind you, because you've turned the wrong way. You know, if they could do something like that, that'd be pretty cool. Because it is a bit annoying to hear this random patter of feet, and you're like, what the hell? I didn't hear him before. No, it's your teammate. Oh, okay. But I'm glad they've kind of updated and fixed the shooting mechanic, especially in the game, because from the last time I streamed, and obviously talking to our good Australian convicts, Gaston, we salute you, buddy, who was talking about the issue of the aiming as well. When I was live streaming, I was like, I don't know what they've done in the latest update, but they seriously broke the aiming mechanic, and especially the hipfire mechanic. It was absolutely terrible. One thing I do want to talk about as well, please let me know in the comments below, how do you swap your gun from auto fire to single fire? Because literally later on in this game, you'll notice I do get killed, and I figure out I've actually changed my gun from auto fire to single fire. I don't know how I did it, and I don't know how to change it back. So please, in the comments below, if you know how to change it back, let me know, because I don't know what I did. And I'm using the MP34, I think it's called, and I changed it to single fire. As you can see at the moment at the bottom right of the screen, this is auto fire. But if you keep watching later, like to the late on game, I actually changed it to single fire. I do not know how I actually did that. And let me mute my phone so it's not doing my notifications, because that's going to annoy me and as well as you, and it's not good. So get off. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know what I did, but I accidentally changed the auto fire to single fire. Not a clue how I did it, and you'll see me messing about trying to change it back. And even throwing a grenade, I'm like holding my grenade like, I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to do this. And then it comes up with the prompts like, do this to throw the grenade. I'm like, oh, well, I better throw it, because otherwise it's going to kill me. But I don't know how I changed it to single fire. If you know how to do that, let me know in the comments, because I would like to know how to actively change between the two, because that would probably be cool, because single fire sometimes is really, really useful, as it's more accurate than auto fire, but I would like to know how to change it back. So if you know, let me know in the comments. From the second to last, it's the second from last gun. Not the last one, but the second one, the one before it. It's that gun, the MP, I believe it's called. I think it's triangle, because I do remember trying to take out my pistol here, but I don't know if it's that or not. But at some point, I do it. I'm going to try and keep an eye out on my screen and hopefully catch out where I do it. But excuse me. I do it somehow, I don't know how. I don't know what that was. Ugh. And now you can see I've got it in single fire. It's now in single fire. How did I do that? I don't know. And that screwed me up so bad, so I almost died to that guy because I was single firing, but now it's set to single fire. How do I change it back? Because as you can see, I'm like, what the hell have I done? I could see it's down to single fire, and I'm like, okay, how did I do that? I don't know. As you can see, I'm like, how do I change it back? I don't know. I'm just messing about with my guns. I knew I did it at some point here, but I wasn't too sure where. But now it's in single fire mode, and I can't change it back. So if you know in the comments, and as you can see, this is the grenade holding bit, and I'm like, okay, I better throw my grenade because it's not hold L1 in. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. How do I change my gun back? At this point, I'm like, I got no clue. I don't know. I've done it somehow. I'm holding the gun and zooming in and stuff, thinking, well, I don't know. So it's tough. I'm stuck with single aim until the end of the game. I do not know how I've done it. So if you let me know, please let me know in the comments below.
Damit kommst du wieder auf die Beine.
So yeah, let me know, and let me know what you think of the Nacon setting. I think the title, I've just thought of it, the one Nacon setting to rule them all. Kind of a bit of a phrase from Lord of the Rings, as you know, the one ring to rule them all. This is the one Nacon setting to rule them all, hopefully. And I might put hopefully in there as well. So don't forget, that's 28, 39 and 33. Let me know what you think of them.
Nehmt euch davor in Acht. Ich hab Medikamente für dich.
There you go, Healy man. Grab some heals, my buddy. But yep, let me know. I do not know what I've done. And as you can see throughout the entire of the rest of the game, I left it because I did not have a clue how to actually physically change it back. Not a sausage, not a bean, not bacon, mushroom, egg. Hope I'm making you hungry right now. I'm feeling like a big fry at breakfast as well. But yeah, there we go. So I'm one tapping being like, quick, tap fire, if we can. Trying to kill that guy with tap fire. It's like, I don't know what I've done. And then eventually get killed by the STG guy camping behind me. Oh, I believe he was camping. He probably wasn't. He probably just spawned there. He just got lucky that he came behind me. But once again rescued by our good friend there. Cheers, my dude. So coming towards the end, as you can see here, 2 lives left for the enemies. I was like, see if we can hip fire. I could hear this guy. Can I hip fire this guy? Can I kill him? I'm like, no. I don't know how he got so much health, but I did miss quite a few shots there. I just wanted to see if I could actually hip fire, but there we go. So hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, and tap that notification bell so you can also be one of Kappa's convicts or a convicette for our ladies out there. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you also to our convict for the suggestion on Battlefield 5. We salute you, buddy, and hopefully you enjoy the one Nacon setting to rule them all. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, tap that notification bell. There you go. 15 and 4. You know who it is. It is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. And as always, I salute you, my convicts and convicats, and I'll see you soon in some more gameplays. Don't forget, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and I'll see you soon in, hopefully, some more Nacon Settings videos. Bye for now.